here tonight in Las Vegas. Frenkie knows he needs to get off to a fast start. And here we go. Tonight's clock brought to you by Bud Light. Here we go. Edgar quickly. He's in the red trunks. Black trunks for Oливейра.
Oливейra has a much more Muay Thai centered attack, whereas Frenkie, although throws kicks, relies more on boxing. He hurt him. He hurt him with the right hand. He hurt him. And Charles takes to the ground. This is where Frankie's got to be careful.
He's very slick with his submission game.
Yeah, and in my opinion, Frenkie might have been better off standing up there. He certainly stunned Oливейra with that right hand, but now he's in a position.
Oh, the cage! Let go to cage! Got to be careful, he's out. Nice knee.
Nice knee to the body by Oливeyra.
Oливeyra is so confident for such a young fighter. But as you said, as far as MMA mileage, he's got a lot on the odometer.
He's had some very good fights inside the octagon, wins and losses. A lot of experience, but his technique is what really separates him.
Always constant movement with Frenkie Edgar. As you mentioned, with that boxing-based attack.
Yeah, he snuck that right hand through again. I think that's going to be the key to victory for Frenkie. If he can pull this fight off, is his boxing. Wow. This kid is
taking any way he wants,
man. You got to be real careful. There's things you can get away with other fighters that you cannot get away with Oливeyra.
His last 4 wins by submission, as I mentioned.
You can't post your hands on the ground. You can't allow him to grab overhooks. He's just very quick off of his back. Especially now in the first round when both fighters are dry. Much more friction. Now see that overhook? That's a dangerous spot for Frenkie. He wants to pull that right arm out. And there he goes. Against a lot of fighters, you can leave that arm on the mat. Against a guy like Oливeyra, it's very dangerous.
Important to note that Edgar trains his Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu with Renzo Gracie, Ricardo Almeida, and the guys, John Danaher. So he's well trained. And he's worked very hard on his
submission. There's a right hand and a left hook behind it, but Oливeyra responds with a knee.
Oливeyra trying to come up the middle. Even though Oливeyra's taller, the reach was pretty even.
Good left hook there by Frenkie. I like how Oливeyra's throwing those front kicks. Makes that long reach even longer. Nice jab there as well.
Oh. Tried to fire the second time. To the body goes Edgar.
Yeah, he connected with that left hook upstairs as well.
Frenkie changes levels again.
Oливeyra's timing him with a knee. He's got to be real careful with that.
Oливeyra's showing elbows too.
Good right hand over the top by Oливeyra. Frenkie was sliding away from it, but it did land.
Looking for the clinch. Edgar breaks through it. Nice job there.
What a pace this fight's being fought at.
No surprise when it's Frenkie Edgar.
Or Oливeyra.
Yeah.
And there's again upstairs with the left.
That's what's most amazing is the long fights that Frankie's been in with the pace he keeps. Gotta watch the up kick.
The up
Just
kick
over a minute on the clock.
Changed the tide of the first Benson-Henderson fight.
Yep.
Frankie's looking for that right hand, but Oливeyra's starting to block it now.
Frenkie likes to throw that right, dip the shoulder, and then come back up the middle with the left.
Whoa, nice uppercut by Oливeyra. Oливeyra's putting a lot of pressure on Frenkie. Oh,
there
beautiful combination.
That's the one we were talking about.
Nice jab. It's not a Frenkie Edgar fight until his nose is bleeding.
Frenkie talks about that. He says, my nose bleeds every day in practice. 15 seconds.
Nice elbows from the bottom by Oливeyra. Oливейra with those long legs. Good elbows.
Round one in the books. Tonight's Corner Cam brought to you by Corn Nuts, the only snack with big enough kernels to step into the octagon. Frenkie stayed busy in round one, Joe. Nearly 50 total strikes landed. Round two. Comes out swinging. 3-round non-title fight. First one in nearly 4 years, pardon me, for Frenkie.
One of the things I really appreciate about watching Frenkie fight is the footwork. But Oливейra has excellent footwork as well. He's turning with Frenkie, cutting him off, cutting angles the same way Frenkie does. Beautiful kick to the body.
Caught it, returned.
Nice one of his own.
That kick still had some pretty good impact on it, though.
Good left to the body by Frenkie. Oливейra looking for those knees. And you heard his corner, Makako, was asking for that. Land those knees.
Frenkie's 6-time Fight of the Night winner. He leaves it in the octagon every time he goes to battle.
Beautiful leg kick. Nice leg kick, but a good right hand by Frenkie.
Oливейra wants him to jump in. Instead, he'll try to do some damage. Charles is back up.
Oливейra looking much more sharp with his stand-up.
And now Frenkie puts him on his back.
This is where you see the advantage of these long legs. His dexterity is excellent as well. He can pull those legs up behind the neck of Frenkie. But of course, it does become more problematic as they get more slippery with sweat.
Very close is the battle of ground strikes thus far. Top position, all Edgar. And a couple of nice shots.
Good punches from the top by Edgar.
Punch and an elbow, and there's another elbow. He might have cut him on the bridge of the nose,
yeah,
too.
These are solid shots. Again, nice knee. Didn't quite connect.
Edgar's pace is just so outstanding.
But Oливeyra is keeping up with him step for step.
Edgar with the counter.
Jumping double roundhouse kick.
Frenkie pushes forward.
Good left hook.
I like how he changed up his footwork there. He timed that perfectly.
Nice stepping in elbow by Oливeyra. Like I said, Oливeyra tries to mix it up a bit more of a Muay Thai centered attack. And there's that front kick to the body his corner was calling for.
Yeah, like you said, Frenkie will throw kicks, but it's more of a boxing style for him. In his work with Mark Henry. Just over a minute on the clock here in the second. Nice kick. Caught though.
Good combination to the body and the head.
He was able to deliver those punches there because he changed his angle of attack nicely. Again, body head. But Oливейra's looking to answer. What a fun fight.
This is amazing pace.
Gonna get a takedown, yep.
Beautifully done, but he's in a guillotine. He's got to be careful.
Final seconds of the round.
Wow. Very interesting.
Yeah.
Very interesting. And here's the takedown by Frэнki, but look where Oливейra's arm is. And note how as they go to the ground, Oливeyra slides his left leg over and pulls guard, locks his legs together, and he has that forearm under the chin of Frэнki Edgar.
Last round, fight!
Frэнki had to know it was real late in the round. Just late enough for that takedown.
Yeah, it just shows really good positioning by Oливeyra, how he was able to adjust as he was being taken down.
And Frэнki, one of the busiest takedown artists in the UFC.
Nice jab by Oливeyra. He's really picking up the pace here in this round.
Well, you heard his corners say, we're not sure where we
Frэнki
are right
tagged
now.
him.
You got to get this round. Edgar pushing forward now. There's another right hand that lands. He avoids.
Oливeyra may be still stung here.
Cardio never a question when it comes to Edgar. He'll kick and score some points.
You have to do more than that if you want to keep it up. Okay, stop. Yes.
And Yves Levine stands him up.
Look at me. Wait. Fight!
A big fight for Frэнki. After the way the title fights have gone recently.
Nice stepping in elbow.
Oливeyra was showing that earlier.
Yeah, he's mixing things up well.
Yeah.
And that's the benefit of having the Muay Thai style as opposed to a boxing style, is that he, you know, Frэнki utilizes all those weapons as well, just not as often as Oливeyra does.
I mean, it was that step and elbow that Weidman used to finish Munoz.
Good combination by Oливeyra. That was a nice right hand.
Put him in position for tonight's title fight. Caught the leg.
Nice knee to the body by Oливeyra.
And a couple of punches. Good flurry by the Brazilian.
What a fight.
Yeah, just over 3 minutes now.
I kind of wish this was a 5-rounder.
Frэнki's used to it.
Well, Oливeyra looks in outstanding shape. I don't think he'd have a problem with 5 rounds either.
He's only gone past the second round now, this, Joe, 3 times in his career.
And the thing to think about with Oливeyra is this kid is still 23 years old. Massive, massive potential. Oh, good right hand. And look, comes right back. Lands a nice left.
Looking
Good
for that elbow again.
Yeah. I like how he mixes that up, Mike. I just think there's so many more options. Oh, yeah.
Spins. Frэнki saw that. Tripped. Right back up.
Good right hand over the top. He's hurt. He's hurt. He's hurt.
And again. There's a left that connects. Oh! Another right hand. Big shots.
Look at the footwork of Frэнki Edgar as he's setting up these shots.
Frэнki looks at the clock. Flying knee.
To a guy a foot taller than him.
Those right hands are landing and doing damage.
Oливeyra's turning right at the last minute when they're landing. Oh, hammer fist.
All over him on the ground. Frэнki's got to be careful though still.
He certainly does. Especially inside the guard. But Oливeyra is so slippery on the ground, the odds of passing his guard, not so good. Oh, good left hand there.
Some big punches landed here in the third round by the former lightweight champion. Seconds. Let's see if he stays up. Oh! I guess not.
But again, look as he tries to pass Oliveira's guard. Oliveira is so good with that hip escape.
10 seconds. The chant of Frэнki here inside the MGM Grand Garden Arena. They go the distance.
Great fight.
What a battle.
Win, lose, or draw, that Charles Oliveira kid is world class.
It was a great battle back and forth. First round, a big right hand by the former lightweight champion. And punishment to the body. Second round. Again, good movement. And again, the way that Fränki was able to change his angles and retaliate after the kick, and then good ground and pound by Edgar against the very slick jiu-jitsu artist. And there's the trademark Fränki Edgar takedown that we have seen so many times. That was late in the round. That's the right hand that really hurt him. And Edgar continued to pour it on in the third, and finishes this fight in top position against the 23-year-old.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for decision. The judges scored the contest 30-27, 29-28, and 30-27 for the winner by unanimous decision, Fränki the Answer Edgar.
Go, go, go!